Number 1. This 1972 Cadillac Eldorado, offered at $20,000 and located in Cottage Grove, Oregon, is presented as an exceptionally well-preserved luxury classic that stands out for its condition and level of care. Described as being in almost new condition, this Eldorado reflects a life of careful ownership rather than neglect, making it far more than a typical vintage cruiser. The seller emphasizes that it has been very well taken care of, suggesting consistent maintenance and attention to detail throughout its life. With its unmistakable early 1970s Cadillac presence, long body lines, and front-wheel drive Eldorado heritage, this car represents a high point of American personal luxury during an era when size, comfort, and engineering ambition defined the brand. Under the hood, this Eldorado is powered by the massive 8.2-liter Cadillac Big Block, an engine renowned for its smooth power delivery and effortless torque rather than high-revving performance. This engine was designed to move a full-size luxury car with authority and refinement, making highway cruising and relaxed driving its natural habitat. The presence of this original-style power plant reinforces the car's authenticity and period-correct appeal, especially for collectors who value factory-spec drivetrains. Combined with the Eldorado's front-wheel drive layout, the drivetrain delivers a unique driving character that set this model apart from nearly every other American luxury car of its time. From a condition standpoint, the car is described as being remarkably complete and functional, with all original glass still in place and free of cracks, a notable advantage given the difficulty and cost of replacing large Cadillac glass panels. All electrical components and exterior and interior lights are reported to be fully operational, indicating that the wiring and electrical systems have been properly maintained. Additionally, all gauges on the dashboard are said to be working as intended, which is often a weak point on older luxury cars loaded with instrumentation. These details collectively point to a vehicle that has not only been preserved cosmetically but also kept mechanically and electrically sound. Overall, this 1972 Cadillac Eldorado is positioned as a true must-see example, appealing to buyers seeking a classic American luxury car that can be enjoyed immediately rather than treated as a restoration project. Its strong mechanical presence, high level of originality, and excellent overall condition make it suitable for cruising, shows, or inclusion in a serious collection. The sale is clearly stated as no trades, reinforcing a straightforward transaction for a buyer ready to step into ownership of a well-cared-for Eldorado. For anyone drawn to the elegance, comfort, and unmistakable scale of early 1970s Cadillac design, this example offers a rare opportunity to acquire a standout car that reflects the brand at its most confident and refined. Number 2. This 1974 Chevrolet Nova two-door coupe, offered at $14,000 and located in Meridian, Idaho, is presented as a serious, well-thought-out classic muscle-era project that is already running, driving, and currently registered. The seller emphasizes that this is not a neglected shell or unfinished teardown, but a functional car with a clean title in hand and a matching VIN, providing confidence in both legality and authenticity. Much of the expensive and time-consuming work that typically discourages buyers has already been completed, particularly in the areas of drivetrain upgrades and rust repair. Positioned honestly as a project that still needs final finishing, this Nova offers a strong foundation for someone who wants to complete a car rather than start from scratch. Powering this Nova is a 350 cubic inch Chevrolet small block V8, casting number 3970014 from the Tonawanda plant, paired with an Edelbrock carburetor and a modern Tremec TKX 5-speed manual transmission. The transmission and new clutch were installed approximately 2 years ago and have seen only about 30 miles of use, making them essentially fresh components. The car starts easily and runs strong when driven regularly, with the seller noting that longer startups can occur if it sits for extended periods, which is typical behavior for a carbureted classic. The drivetrain combination delivers a desirable balance of traditional V8 character with modern drivability, especially with the added overdrive capability of the TKX transmission, making this Nova far more usable than a stock-era setup. From a chassis and mechanical standpoint, the car has received several meaningful upgrades and refreshes that enhance reliability and roadworthiness. All 4 wheels are fitted with new wheel bearings and 4 new tires, while the charging system, headlights, brake lights, and overall electrical functions are reported to be working properly. A push-button start has been installed, adding a custom touch to the driving experience. A brand new power steering pump is also included with the sale, though it has not yet been installed, giving the next owner the option to complete that upgrade at their convenience. These mechanical details reinforce that the car is not just a static project, but one that can be driven and evaluated as work continues. The body and structure are where this Nova truly sets itself apart from many projects on the market. The seller states that there is no structural rust, with all new floor pans already installed and tack welded, ready for final welding. A new front right fender has been fully installed, while a new rear right quarter panel is in place and only requires additional welding to finish. Most of the body panels have already been stripped to bare metal in preparation for repainting, with only 2 panels remaining, demonstrating that the hard, messy work has already been addressed. Inside, the car features a new steering wheel and new seat belts, with an interior that is usable but still a candidate for restoration. Additional extras include a new custom grille and new LED headlights. What remains is final welding, body preparation, paint, and interior refinement, allowing the next owner to finish the car to their own taste. With no trades considered and transport being the buyer's responsibility, this Nova represents a solid muscle car platform with substantial value already invested and clear potential for a high-quality finished build. Number 3. This 1963 Ford Ranchero Custom, offered at $14,000 and located in Pasco, Washington, is presented as a purpose-built performance machine with deep roots in drag racing culture, originally constructed during the 1980s. Rather than a stock utility-based Ranchero, this example reflects a period-correct hot rod philosophy where straight-line performance and aggressive presence took priority. The seller makes it clear that this vehicle was built with racing in mind, and that intent is evident throughout the drivetrain, chassis, and body modifications. With its unique car and truck hybrid identity, the Ranchero already stands apart from typical muscle cars, and this heavily modified example pushes that distinction even further. At the heart of this Ranchero is a Ford 302 V8 that has been upgraded with a racing camshaft and improved internal components to support higher performance demands. The engine is now paired with a Holley Sniper 2 electronic fuel injection system, bringing modern drivability, improved throttle response, and easier tuning compared to traditional carburation. Cooling is handled by an aluminum radiator, supporting sustained performance use and reliability. Power is sent through a built C4 automatic transmission, controlled by a B&M quickshifter, reinforcing the car's drag-oriented setup and giving the driver firm, deliberate gear changes consistent with its racing heritage. From a chassis and drivetrain perspective, this Ranchero is equipped with several desirable performance upgrades that significantly elevate it beyond factory specification. A Ford 9-inch rear end has been installed, long regarded as one of the strongest and most durable rear axle assemblies for high-horsepower applications. The car also features a Mustang II rack and pinion steering conversion, which improves steering precision and modernizes front-end handling compared to the original setup. Line lock equipment is present, further underscoring the car's drag strip intentions by allowing controlled burnouts. The exhaust system includes block-off plate style cutouts, giving the option of a more open exhaust flow when performance takes priority. Visually and structurally, the Ranchero has been modified to match its aggressive mechanical character. The rear wheel wells have been flared to accommodate larger rear tires, giving the car a wider, more muscular stance while supporting improved traction. A custom paint job completes the exterior, setting it apart from stock Rancheros and emphasizing its custom-built nature rather than restoration authenticity. Overall, this is not a factory-correct or numbers-matching collector piece, but instead a genuine period-built performance Ranchero with substantial mechanical upgrades already in place. For a buyer seeking a distinctive drag-inspired classic with modern fuel injection, proven drivetrain components, and unmistakable personality, this Ranchero offers a rare and compelling package that blends utility car roots with serious muscle-era attitude. Number 4. This 1955 Dodge Royal Hemi, offered at $3,200 and located in Kennewick, Washington, is presented as an honest and appealing mid-1950s classic that retains its iconic early Hemi character. The seller describes it as a pretty neat car overall, emphasizing that it comes with a clean title in hand, simplifying the transfer to the next owner. As a Dodge Royal, it represents a period when Chrysler engineering was pushing boundaries in both performance and durability, and this example stands out by still being powered by the legendary Super Red Ram Hemi engine. Its straightforward presentation suggests a car that has been preserved and enjoyed rather than over-restored or heavily modified. Mechanically, this Dodge is reported to start right up, with no unusual noises or leaks noted, which is a strong indication of a healthy drivetrain for a car of this age. The Super Red Ram Hemi engine is a significant highlight, offering the distinctive design and torque characteristics that helped establish the Hemi reputation in the 1950s. The transmission is said to shift well, further supporting the claim that the car is fundamentally sound and operational. While some brake repairs are needed to make the vehicle fully roadworthy, the seller implies that this is the primary mechanical concern, positioning the car as a running and driving classic with only limited remaining needs. From a body and structural standpoint, the car is described as having no rust, an especially important detail for a 1955 vehicle and a major value point at this price level. The glass is reported to be in good condition, avoiding the common issues of cracks or delamination that often plague cars of this era. These details suggest that the car has either benefited from a favorable climate or careful storage, both of which contribute to its preserved condition. The overall exterior and structural presentation is framed as clean and solid, making it suitable as either a light restoration candidate or a driver quality classic that can be improved incrementally. In summary, this 1955 Dodge Royal Hemi offers a rare opportunity to acquire an early Hemi-powered car at an accessible price point, especially considering its running condition, clean title, and rust-free body. With brakes being the primary item preventing immediate road use, the remaining work appears manageable for an enthusiast with basic mechanical skills. Whether approached as a preservation project, a weekend cruiser, or a starting point for a more detailed restoration, this Dodge delivers classic 1950s styling, genuine Hemi heritage, and strong overall value for its asking price. Number 5. This 1962 Chevrolet Chevy II, also known as the first-year Nova, is offered at $6,000 and located in San Martin, California, presented as a running and driving four-door automatic project with a solid list of practical upgrades already completed. As an early example of the Chevy II platform, it reflects Chevrolet's original intent of creating a compact, straightforward car that could be easily serviced and adapted over time. The seller is upfront that this is a project car rather than a finished showpiece, but emphasizes that it remains operational and has been owned since 2017, with garage storage when not in use, suggesting a level of care and continuity rather than neglect. Under the hood, this Chevy II is powered by its original-style straight-six engine, paired with an automatic transmission that allows for relaxed and simple driving. Several functional improvements have been added to enhance reliability and safety, including a dual master cylinder brake system with a power booster and front disc brakes, both meaningful upgrades over early factory specifications. The car has also been updated with an alternator and an aluminum radiator fitted with new hoses, helping to improve charging efficiency and cooling performance for regular use. These mechanical enhancements make the car more usable as a driver while still retaining its classic inline-six character. From a rolling stock and instrumentation perspective, the car is equipped with powder-coated rims, though the tires show some wear, and the original rims and hubs are included with the sale for those who value factory-correct components. Inside, a new gauge cluster has been installed featuring oil pressure, temperature, and voltage meters, giving the driver more accurate and informative feedback than the original instrumentation. These updates reflect a thoughtful approach to driving and maintaining an older vehicle, balancing originality with practicality. The mileage is stated to exceed the odometer limits, which is typical for a car of this age and is disclosed transparently by the seller. Cosmetically and mechanically, the Chevy II does have known needs that define it as a true project. It requires front-end bushings, the radio is not working, and there are some oil leaks noted from the breather tube and oil pan. The door latches are described as sticky, and the paint is acknowledged to be imperfect, reinforcing that this is a driver-level classic rather than a restored example. Despite these issues, the car runs and drives, making it a viable candidate for gradual improvement rather than immediate, full-scale restoration. With no delivery offered, this early Nova provides an affordable entry into a historically significant Chevrolet platform, offering solid fundamentals, useful upgrades, and the flexibility to be built, repaired, and enjoyed at the next owner's pace. Number 6. This 1965 Ford Mustang restomod, offered at $28,000 and located in Silverdale, Washington, is presented as a fully restored and tastefully modernized example of one of America's most iconic muscle cars. The sellers describe the car, affectionately known as Maggie, as a true head-turner with timeless styling and unmistakable presence, emphasizing that it has been completely restored from the ground up. It runs and drives strong, has been consistently well cared for, and has always been kept in the garage, contributing to its excellent overall condition. With a clean title in hand and the sellers open to offers, this Mustang is positioned as a finished, high-quality build rather than an ongoing project. At the heart of this Mustang is a rebuilt 289 cubic inch V8 with fewer than 5,000 miles since completion, offering a strong balance of classic sound and reliable performance. The engine has been upgraded with aluminum heads, a racing camshaft, dual headers, and a Holley 600 CFM carburetor, creating a noticeably more aggressive and responsive driving experience compared to stock. Power is delivered through a 4-speed manual transmission equipped with a Hurst shifter, reinforcing the car's engaging, driver-focused character. This combination delivers period-correct muscle car feel while benefiting from thoughtful performance enhancements that improve both power and enjoyment behind the wheel. In terms of safety, handling, and comfort, this Mustang has been extensively upgraded to meet modern expectations while retaining its classic soul. Front disc brakes provide improved stopping power, while a 3/4-inch rear sway bar and a larger 1 1/8-inch front sway bar, combined with rear gas shocks, enhance stability and cornering confidence. Air conditioning has been added for comfort, making the car far more enjoyable in warmer climates. Lighting has been modernized throughout, including halogen headlights with LED rings, LED turn indicators, brake and reverse lights, mirror-mounted turn indicators, and an illuminated Mustang emblem in the grille, improving both visibility and style. Upgraded 3-point seatbelts further enhance occupant safety. Inside and out, the car showcases a blend of classic Mustang design with refined custom touches. The interior and exterior are both described as being in excellent condition, reflecting the quality of the restoration. A custom sport dash panel with upgraded gauges and a center console adds a modernized cockpit feel, while a Pioneer head unit with Bluetooth hands-free capability, a 4-channel amplifier, and high-end speakers provide contemporary audio functionality. An alarm system with automatic door locking and unlocking, along with a hood pin, adds security. Externally, styling upgrades include a GT-style grille with Scott Drake amber fog lights and an LED-illuminated pony emblem, as well as a GT rear valance framing the dual exhaust. Overall, this 1965 Mustang restomod offers classic muscle car aesthetics, modern drivability, and extensive upgrades, making it a compelling turnkey example for enthusiasts seeking both style and performance. Number 7. This 1966 Cadillac Calais 2-door hardtop coupe, offered at $15,000 and located in Cloverdale, California, is presented as a well-preserved survivor that captures the refined luxury and commanding presence Cadillac was known for in the mid-1960s. Having spent its life in the Bay Area of Northern California, the car still retains its original black California license plates, reinforcing its long-term regional history and authenticity. The Calais model represents understated Cadillac elegance, and this example is positioned as a solid, honest cruiser rather than a heavily restored show car, making it especially appealing to buyers who value originality and drivability over perfection. Powering this Cadillac is its original 429 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a turbo 400 automatic transmission, a combination celebrated for smooth operation and effortless highway performance. The odometer shows 50,817 miles, which aligns with the overall survivor presentation of the vehicle. Notably, The car has been upgraded with four-wheel disc brakes, a significant improvement over factory braking systems and a major benefit for safety and confidence at modern road speeds. The seller reports that the car runs and drives very well, comfortably cruising at speeds over 70 miles per hour, while the upgraded brakes provide strong and reassuring stopping power. The trim tag decoding further supports the car's originality and factory configuration. It was originally finished in Strathmore white with a black Del Rio cloth and vinyl interior, a classic and elegant color combination. Factory options include soft ray tinted glass, electric power windows, and a 6-way power front seat, all of which enhance comfort and luxury. All lights and gauges are reported to be functioning properly, and the power windows operate well. The doors open and close solidly, reflecting good structural integrity, and the heater is fully operational, adding to the car's usability as a true driver. Condition-wise, the car retains its original paint, which shows some flaws and minor rust spots on the body as documented, but it is described as being very solid underneath with no rust in the structure. The interior needs new carpet and shows wear on the front seat, while the headliner, door panels, and rear seat remain in good condition, preserving much of the original cabin atmosphere. Overall, this Calais is positioned as a great survivor cruiser, offering classic Cadillac comfort, strong mechanical performance, tasteful upgrades, and a solid, rust-free foundation. It represents an excellent opportunity for someone seeking a large, elegant 1960s American luxury car that can be enjoyed immediately and improved gradually without losing its original character. Number 8. This 1973 Chevrolet Vega Estate Camback, offered at $10,500 and located in Yakima, Washington, is presented as an exceptionally well-preserved example of one of Chevrolet's most distinctive compact wagons of the early 1970s. Described as an excellent, garage-kept, and well-maintained vehicle, this Vega stands out as a limited-edition estate camback rather than a standard Vega variant. With 86,777 miles shown, it is positioned as a true survivor that has avoided the heavy wear, neglect, and corrosion issues commonly associated with this model. The seller frames the car as a time capsule, emphasizing originality, careful ownership, and overall condition rather than modification or restoration. Mechanically, this Vega is equipped with Chevrolet's desirable GT option package, which significantly elevates it above base models in both driving experience and collectability. The package includes a 4-speed manual transmission, giving the car a far more engaging and spirited feel than automatic-equipped counterparts. A limited-slip rear axle further enhances traction and drivability, especially under acceleration, while rally wheels and a sports steering wheel contribute to the car's period-correct sporty character. The full instrument dash cluster adds to the driver-focused experience, providing more comprehensive monitoring than standard Vega interiors and reinforcing the GT-oriented specification. The seller states that the car runs, drives, and stops exactly as it should, suggesting that it is mechanically sound and suitable for regular enjoyment rather than static display. Its consistent garage storage and maintenance history are reflected in this functional reliability, which is a major selling point for a compact car from this era. Rather than being positioned as a project or restoration candidate, this Vega is presented as a ready-to-enjoy classic that still delivers the light, nimble driving character that originally defined the model. The combination of wagon utility and GT performance features makes it particularly appealing to enthusiasts seeking something unusual and authentic. Overall, this 1973 Vega Estate Camback is offered as an exceptional survivor example, notable for its rarity, condition, and factory GT equipment. The asking price is stated to be below average market value, with the seller open to considering offers only after an in-person inspection, underscoring confidence in the car's quality. As a limited edition compact wagon with manual transmission, limited slip rear end, and strong originality, this Vega represents a unique opportunity for collectors or enthusiasts looking for a well-preserved, period-correct Chevrolet that stands apart from more common muscle cars while still delivering character, usability, and historical interest. Number 9. This 1957 Ford Thunderbird, offered at $25,000 and located in Cottage Grove, Oregon, represents a strong, driver-focused example of Ford's iconic first-generation personal luxury car. Finished in classic mid-century proportions with its unmistakable long hood, porthole-equipped hardtop design, and jet-age styling cues, the '57 Thunderbird remains one of the most recognizable American automobiles ever built. This example is positioned as a running, driving car meant to be enjoyed, not just admired, making it especially appealing to enthusiasts who value real-world usability alongside timeless design. Under the hood sits a 292 cubic inch Ford Y-Block V8, a period-correct and highly respected engine known for its torque-rich character and distinctive sound. Power is delivered through a manual transmission, adding an engaging and increasingly desirable driver-oriented feel that sets this Thunderbird apart from many automatic-equipped examples. The addition of a modern Holley Sniper fuel injection system improves reliability, drivability, and cold start behavior while retaining the classic V8 experience, making this car far more enjoyable in modern traffic without sacrificing its vintage personality. The seller notes that the car runs and drives great, reinforcing its status as a usable classic rather than a dormant project or static showpiece. This makes it well suited for weekend cruising, local events, or longer drives where confidence and mechanical dependability matter. First-generation Thunderbirds strike a unique balance between sporty performance and upscale comfort, and this example's mechanical configuration supports that dual role well, especially for an owner who values involvement behind the wheel. In addition to a straightforward sale, the owner is open to trades and specifically mentions interest in silver, gold, property, or other creative offers, providing flexibility that is rarely seen with cars of this caliber. This openness broadens the appeal to collectors and investors alike who may be looking to diversify or reallocate assets into a blue-chip American classic. With its desirable year, V8 power, manual transmission, tasteful drivability upgrades, and clear emphasis on enjoyment, this 1957 Ford Thunderbird presents a compelling opportunity in today's classic car market. Number 10. This 1965 Oldsmobile 98 Holiday Sports Coupe, offered at $17,999 and located in Richland, Washington, is presented as a rare and well-documented full-size American luxury performance car with long-term family ownership and known history. One of only 12,166 holiday sports coupes produced for the 1965 model year, this example was final assembled in Lansing, Michigan during the third week of June 1965. It was originally purchased new on September 16, 1965 from Gus Paulo's Auto in West Valley, Utah, and remained in the same family for decades. The car was garage-kept throughout its life, reflecting a pattern of careful ownership rather than neglect, and later passed to the current seller in the fall of 2000, after which it continued to be stored indoors. Powering this Oldsmobile is the highly regarded 425 cubic inch Super Rocket V8, rated at 360 horsepower and paired with a turbo-hydromatic automatic transmission. With a 10.25 to 1 compression ratio, this engine represents the peak of Oldsmobile's big block performance era, delivering strong torque and smooth, authoritative acceleration that defined the 98 Holiday's character. This drivetrain combination was engineered for effortless highway cruising while still offering impressive performance for a full-size luxury coupe. The mechanical configuration reinforces the car's original intent as a high-end personal luxury vehicle with genuine muscle under the hood, rather than a purely comfort-focused cruiser. In late 1968 or early 1969, the car was involved in a rear-end collision, after which much of the vehicle was repainted. The seller is transparent in noting that there are some visible flaws in both the repair work and the paint finish, framing them as cosmetic imperfections rather than structural issues. This honesty helps set realistic expectations and positions the car as an authentic survivor rather than an over-restored showpiece. Despite the repaint, the car's long-term garage storage has contributed to its preservation, and it remains a solid example of a mid-1960s Oldsmobile with intact character and presence. Inside, the interior has been reupholstered and is described as being in great shape, offering a clean and comfortable cabin that complements the car's exterior presentation. The Holiday Sports Coupe body style, with its pillarless hardtop design and expansive proportions, delivers the classic 1960s luxury look that Oldsmobile was known for during this period. Overall, this 1965 Oldsmobile 98 Holiday represents a rare opportunity to own a documented, low-production, full-size coupe with a powerful super rocket V8, known ownership history, and strong survivor appeal. It is well suited for an enthusiast who appreciates originality, period performance, and the unmistakable presence of a flagship American luxury car from the muscle era. Number 11. This 1957 Ford Fairlane 500, offered at $8,900 and located in Spokane, Washington, is presented as a highly ambitious and thoughtfully planned restomod project built with daily drivability in mind rather than show-only presentation. The car is based on an all-original, rust-free body with original glass fully intact, paired with a rust-free rolling chassis, providing an exceptionally strong and desirable foundation for a build of this caliber. The seller emphasizes that the body and structure are solid and clean, making this Fairlane an ideal candidate for completion without the typical concerns of corrosion or major metal repair. Its classic 1957 styling remains intact, while the underlying concept blends vintage design with modern performance and reliability. At the core of this build is a 2000 Ford Mustang GT 4.6-liter V8 engine paired with a 4-speed automatic transmission, bringing modern fuel-injected V8 power and smooth drivability to the iconic Fairlane platform. Along with the drivetrain, the car has been fitted with a Mustang shifter, dashboard, gauge cluster, steering column, fuel tank, and complete wiring harness, indicating a comprehensive and cohesive swap rather than a piecemeal installation. To further support modern road manners and braking performance, the car is also equipped with a 1977 Lincoln Versailles rear end, along with front and rear suspension components, disc brakes, and wheels from the same donor setup. The seller notes that all of these modifications were carried out professionally, reinforcing confidence in the quality and integrity of the work already completed. Importantly, this Fairlane also includes a substantial collection of original parts, allowing flexibility for the next owner. The original dash, steering column, hood, and seats with upholstery in perfect condition are all included with the sale, giving the buyer the option to retain or revert to more original interior styling if desired. The project was intentionally configured to be a reliable daily driver rather than a traditional show car, blending classic looks with modern mechanical systems, improved braking, and updated suspension. This philosophy makes the car particularly appealing to enthusiasts who want vintage aesthetics without sacrificing comfort, safety, and usability. To complete the vehicle, the seller notes that most remaining work involves final assembly rather than major fabrication. The auxiliary equipment in the engine bay still needs to be installed, including items such as the airbox, radiator, air conditioning components, brake master cylinder, battery, and related systems. Inside, the interior requires assembly along with new carpet and a headliner. The project was left unfinished due to the unfortunate passing of the mechanic who performed the retrofit work, not because of flaws in the concept or execution. Overall, this 1957 Ford Fairlane 500 represents a rare opportunity to finish a professionally executed modernized classic with a rust-free body, extensive upgrades already completed, and a clear vision focused on real-world drivability and enjoyment. Number 12. This 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle, offered at $25,000 or best offer and located in Carmichael, California, is presented as a fully rebuilt and well-cared-for example of one of the most iconic muscle cars of the late 1960s. With its unmistakable body lines and aggressive stance, this Chevelle represents classic American performance in a form that remains highly desirable among enthusiasts and collectors alike. The seller describes the car as being in fantastic overall condition, emphasizing that it has been properly maintained rather than simply refreshed for resale. With 89,610 miles shown, it is positioned as a genuine driver-quality classic that balances originality, condition, and usability. Under the hood, this Chevelle is powered by a fully rebuilt 350 cubic inch V8 engine, paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission, a combination long known for durability, smooth operation, and strong street performance. The drivetrain is described as running strong and smooth, delivering the kind of dependable power that makes the Chevelle such a pleasure to drive both around town and on the highway. This setup provides classic small-block Chevrolet character with straightforward mechanics, making it easy to service, upgrade, or simply enjoy as is. The rebuild adds confidence for the next owner, reducing concerns about immediate mechanical work. From an overall condition standpoint, the car is described as clean, solid, and well-preserved, reinforcing its status as more than just a cosmetic cruiser. The seller highlights that the Chevelle has been very well taken care of, suggesting consistent ownership and attention to maintenance rather than neglect. Its strong visual presence is paired with sound mechanical performance, making it a true head-turning classic that can be driven and appreciated rather than stored away indefinitely. The emphasis on solid condition suggests a car that does not hide major issues beneath the surface. In summary, this 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle is positioned as a ready-to-enjoy piece of American muscle history, combining timeless styling, reliable V8 power, and a fully rebuilt drivetrain. It is marketed towards serious buyers only, with the seller making it clear that low offers are not being considered. For a collector, enthusiast, or anyone seeking a classic muscle car that offers both performance and presence without the need for a full restoration, this Chevelle represents a strong and appealing opportunity at its asking price. Number 13. This 1934 Dodge four-door sedan, offered at $10,000 and located in San Martin, California, is presented as a largely original pre-war automobile that retains its authentic mechanical character while benefiting from select practical updates. Positioned as a firm-priced offering, this Dodge reflects an era when automobiles were built with simplicity, durability, and craftsmanship at the forefront. The seller highlights that the car remains fundamentally original in its drivetrain, making it especially appealing to enthusiasts who value authenticity and historical integrity over modernization. With current registration tags up to date, it is framed as a usable classic rather than a static display piece. Mechanically, the car retains its all-original drivetrain, preserving the driving experience and engineering approach of the early 1930s. At the same time, several key components have been refreshed to support reliable operation, including a rebuilt starter, a new fuel pump, and a new battery. These updates address common wear items without compromising the car's originality, helping ensure dependable starting and consistent performance. New tires have also been installed, improving both safety and ride quality while maintaining the car's road-ready status. Inside, the Dodge features an upgraded interior, offering a more comfortable and presentable cabin compared to what is typically found in unrestored vehicles of this age. While details of the materials and finish are not specified, the mention of interior upgrades suggests attention has been given to usability and appearance, making the car more enjoyable for regular driving or casual shows. This balance between preservation and subtle improvement allows the vehicle to appeal to a broader range of classic car enthusiasts, from purists to those seeking a functional vintage driver. Overall, this 1934 Dodge represents a solid opportunity to own a genuine pre-war four-door sedan with its original drivetrain intact and essential mechanical updates already completed. Its current registration status, combined with recent maintenance items, positions it as a classic that can be driven and enjoyed rather than immediately restored. Offered firmly at $10,000, it stands as an honest, straightforward vintage automobile that delivers early automotive character, mechanical simplicity, and historical charm for a buyer seeking something truly different from post-war classics. Number 14. This 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle, offered at $50,000 and located in Signal Hill, California, is presented as a fully restored example that has been built to be both a show-quality classic and a true daily driver. The seller emphasizes that the car is not a fragile, trailer-only restoration, but rather a ready-to-enjoy muscle car that has already been sorted for regular use. With its iconic late 1960s Chevelle styling and aggressive stance, this example represents one of the most desirable platforms in the American muscle car era, now finished and prepared for immediate enjoyment without the need for further work. Powering this Chevelle is a stroked small-block engine bored out to 383 cubic inches, delivering increased torque and performance over a standard 350, while retaining excellent street manners. This upgraded engine configuration provides strong acceleration and a broad power band, making the car well suited for both city driving and highway cruising. Supporting the drivetrain are refreshed mechanical systems throughout, with new brakes and suspension components installed to ensure confident handling, improved ride quality, and dependable stopping power. These upgrades reflect a build focused on balanced performance rather than raw horsepower alone. The restoration extends comprehensively across the vehicle, with the seller noting new paint, a complete interior refresh, and attention given to all major systems. The interior has been fully redone, creating a clean and comfortable cabin that complements the car's restored exterior presentation. The fresh paint enhances the Chevelle's classic body lines and muscle-era presence, while the updated suspension and braking components contribute to a driving experience that feels far more modern than the car's original factory setup. Together, these elements position the car as a turnkey classic that can be driven regularly without hesitation. Overall, this 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle is positioned as a high-quality, finished muscle car that requires nothing to be enjoyed immediately. The seller states that no trades are being considered and that best offers will be accepted, reinforcing a straightforward sale. For a buyer seeking a fully restored Chevelle with upgraded performance, modernized drivability, and the confidence to be used as a daily driver, this example offers a compelling blend of classic style, strong mechanical specification, and ready-to-roll condition. Number 15. This 1967 Dodge Charger, offered at $16,500 and located in Gilbert, Arizona, is presented as a highly aggressive first-generation Charger with a very solid southwestern body and an extreme performance-oriented drivetrain. Originally born as a 383-powered car, this Charger has been transformed into a serious muscle machine centered around a massive stroker engine, making it far more than a cosmetic classic. The seller emphasizes the strength of the Arizona body, an important factor for buyers familiar with rust-prone Mopars of this era. With its clear VIN provided and title in place, this Charger is positioned as a high-horsepower project that prioritizes mechanical substance over visual refinement. At the heart of the car is a professionally built 505 cubic inch solid roller stroker engine based on a 1968 440 block, a setup the seller notes would easily cost $10,000 or more to recreate today. The engine features an Eagle stroker crank, Manley rods, diamond pistons, ported 900 six-cylinder heads with large 2.14/1.81 valves, dual beehive springs, and a CompCam CRB 3XR 274R 10 solid roller camshaft. Additional performance components include Harlan Sharp 1.5 roller rockers, an MSD distributor, a brand new Summit carburetor, and Doug's ceramic-coated headers. Power is routed through a 727 TorqueFlite automatic transmission equipped with a shift kit and a turbo-action S800 torque converter, feeding a 4.30 Sure grip rear end that underscores the car's drag-oriented personality. Chassis and braking upgrades support the engine's output, with a rebuilt front suspension and a front disc brake conversion already in place. These improvements significantly enhance handling precision and braking performance compared to factory specifications. Despite these upgrades, the seller notes that the brake rotors have developed surface rust from sitting, and trailering the car home is recommended. Even so, the car is described as running and driving, indicating that the core mechanical systems are functional and capable of further dialing in by the next owner. Cosmetically, the Charger is clearly positioned as a work in progress rather than a finished show car. The paint is described bluntly as poor and worse in person, the front windshield is cracked, the rear bumper requires re-chroming, and the headlight motors are not functioning. The front seats show some small cracks but are reportedly still in decent overall condition. These shortcomings are balanced by the car's exceptional drivetrain and solid body, making this Charger ideal for an enthusiast who values raw performance and structural integrity over appearance. As offered, this 1967 Dodge Charger represents a rare opportunity to acquire a brutally powerful Mopar with a high-end engine build at a price point far below the cost of duplicating the mechanical work alone. Number 16. This 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle, offered at $52,500 and located in Linwood, California, is presented as a fully restored, turnkey muscle car that has been built to be driven daily rather than stored away. The seller positions this Chevelle as a finished and well-sorted example, combining classic late 1960s styling with thoughtful modern upgrades that enhance usability without diluting its muscle-era identity. Retaining its original license plates, the car carries a sense of continuity and authenticity while benefiting from a comprehensive restoration that allows it to be enjoyed immediately. With no trades considered and best offers accepted, it is marketed as a serious, ready-to-enjoy classic. Under the hood, the Chevelle is powered by a stroked small-block engine bored out to 383 cubic inches, a popular and well-regarded configuration that delivers strong torque, responsive acceleration, and excellent street manners. This engine setup provides a noticeable performance increase over a standard 350 while remaining reliable and comfortable for regular driving. Supporting the drivetrain are refreshed mechanical systems throughout, including new brakes and a rebuilt suspension, ensuring confident stopping power and stable handling at modern traffic speeds. The overall mechanical package reflects a balanced approach, prioritizing drivability and reliability alongside classic muscle performance. The restoration extends throughout the car, with new paint and a complete interior overhaul that present the Chevelle as clean, refined, and cohesive. The interior has been fully redone and further enhanced with modern technology, including a sound system with Apple CarPlay, allowing seamless smartphone integration while driving. A reverse camera has also been installed, a practical upgrade that adds convenience and safety when maneuvering a classic car with limited rear visibility. These features are integrated in a way that supports daily use while maintaining the car's overall vintage character. Completing the package are brand new wheels and tires, giving the Chevelle a fresh, aggressive stance and ensuring dependable road grip. The combination of restored cosmetics, upgraded suspension and brakes, modern comfort and technology features, and a powerful 383-stroker engine positions this Chevelle as a true daily driver classic that requires no additional work. For a buyer seeking a fully restored 1969 Chevelle with modern amenities, strong performance, and the confidence to drive it regularly, this example offers a compelling blend of timeless muscle car appeal and contemporary functionality. Number 17. This 1959 Oldsmobile Super 88, offered at $9,450 and located in Bakersfield, California, is presented as a solid and approachable late 1950s American classic that blends iconic styling with practical mechanical updates. The seller positions it as a clean, ready-to-enjoy cruiser rather than a project or unfinished restoration, making it appealing to buyers who want immediate drivability. With its unmistakable jet-age design, wide body lines, and dramatic late 50s presence, the Super 88 represents a defining era of Oldsmobile design while remaining accessible at its current price point. A clean title is in hand, and the sale is clearly stated as no trades, keeping the transaction straightforward. Under the hood, this Oldsmobile is powered by a Chevrolet 350 cubic inch V8, paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission that has been rebuilt. This drivetrain combination is well known for reliability, ease of maintenance, and strong parts availability, making it a sensible choice for regular driving. The engine is reported to run well, delivering dependable power and smooth operation suitable for cruising or casual highway use. The Turbo 350 transmission further supports this usability, offering proven durability and smooth shifting that complements the relaxed yet confident character of a full-size 1959 car. From a driving and comfort standpoint, the car benefits from several desirable features that enhance its road manners compared to a fully stock example. Power brakes are fitted, along with a new brake booster, improving stopping confidence and pedal feel. Power steering is also included, making low-speed maneuvering and parking far easier than on manual steering cars of this era. These upgrades collectively contribute to a driving experience that feels more manageable in modern traffic, while still preserving the classic personality and feel that enthusiasts appreciate in a late 1950s Oldsmobile. Inside, the Super 88 is described as having a clean interior, reinforcing its presentation as a solid driver rather than a car in need of immediate cosmetic attention. Overall, the vehicle is characterized as a solid classic that drives well and is ready to enjoy, appealing to buyers who value usability and presence over concours-level originality. With its dramatic styling, reliable small-block V8 power, rebuilt automatic transmission, and comfort-focused features, this 1959 Oldsmobile Super 88 offers an attractive entry into late 50s American motoring with the ability to be driven and appreciated right away. Number 18. This 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle Super Sport, offered at $76,900 and located in Orrville, Ohio, is presented as a highly desirable and exceptionally well-preserved true SS 396 example with a clean original body and factory-correct presentation. Finished in its original cranberry red paint, code 75, and accented by a black vinyl top, the car delivers an unmistakable muscle-era presence that immediately stands out. Tuxedo black SS stripes run across the functional cowl induction hood and continue onto the rear deck lid, reinforcing its authentic super sport identity. The body is described as very straight when viewed down both sides, with factory hood pins, proper SS emblems, and well-maintained trim, including headlight bezels and windshield and rear window moldings. It rides on 14-inch factory-style SS wheels wrapped in 225/70/14 BF Goodrich radial T/A tires, completing a period-correct and aggressive stance. Powering the Chevelle is its numbers-matching CTX-coded 396 cubic inch V8 rated at 350 horsepower, with casting number 396-8854 and a VIN on the engine block that matches the car's VIN. While retaining its correct engine, it benefits from several thoughtful performance upgrades, including a Performer RPM aluminum intake manifold, Holley Sniper fuel injection system, HEI ignition, and a 4-core radiator with factory fan shroud to support cooling and drivability. Additional details include factory chrome valve covers, a cowl induction air cleaner, long tube headers, GM-style hoses with correct tower clamps, and factory spring-style battery cables, all housed in a satin black engine bay that presents cleanly and accurately. Power steering is also equipped, contributing to a balanced driving experience that blends originality with usability. Inside, the interior has been comprehensively refreshed and is described as essentially new from the carpet to the headliner. The cabin features black bucket seats with new upholstery and cushions, a factory center console, and a Hurst 4-speed shifter with the correct chrome shift knob emerging from the console. Factory equipment includes an AM radio, SS 3-spoke Sure Grip steering wheel, factory tachometer and gauge package, and front and rear GM seat belts. The interior reflects careful attention to detail, maintaining an authentic super sport appearance while offering a clean and comfortable environment consistent with a high-quality restoration. Underneath, the Chevelle continues to impress with a clean metal undercarriage finished in satin black, including a clean bottom end on both the engine and the Muncie 4-speed manual transmission. It is equipped with power front disc brakes, a 12-bolt rear end with 3.31 gears, and the desirable F41 suspension package. The exhaust system consists of a 2.5-inch dual setup with Flowmaster mufflers and stock-style tailpipes exiting through correct cowbell tips. Additional highlights include a new gas tank, straps, fuel sending unit, and a fully functional parking brake system. The trunk retains clean original metal with a light coat of spatter paint, complete with spare tire, trunk mat, and new weather stripping. Described as tight, responsive, and visually striking, this Chevelle SS is positioned as an outstanding example that delivers both authentic appearance and exceptional performance. Number 19. This 1937 Cord 812 Phaeton convertible, offered at $165,000 and located in Seattle, Washington, is presented as an extraordinary pre-war automobile that represents one of the most influential and celebrated designs in automotive history. Recognized as a Pebble Beach, Standard Condition 1 vehicle, this Cord is described as being among the finest examples available, with recent investment reflecting that level of quality. The seller notes that approximately $65,000 has been spent on a comprehensive mechanical refresh, reinforcing its status as a properly sorted and meticulously maintained classic rather than a static museum piece. As a numbers-matching car with only 3 owners from new, it carries exceptional provenance and historical integrity that significantly elevate its collector appeal. The Cord 812 is widely regarded as one of the top 10 automotive designs of all time, and this example embodies the groundbreaking engineering and styling that earned that reputation. It features a 4-speed electric shift selector, an advanced and futuristic system for its era, paired with front-wheel drive, a revolutionary layout in the 1930s that contributed to its low, sleek profile. With a reported top speed of 110 miles per hour, the Accord was not only visually stunning but also a serious performance car by pre-war standards. These engineering achievements positioned the 812 far ahead of its contemporaries and cemented its place as a landmark in automotive innovation. Beyond its mechanical sophistication, the Accord 812 introduced a number of design and comfort features that were unprecedented at the time and later became industry standards. It was among the first cars to offer a radio as standard equipment and eliminated traditional running boards to achieve a cleaner, more modern silhouette. Hidden headlights, concealed door hinges, and a fully hidden convertible top contributed to its seamless, aerodynamic appearance, elements that remain striking even by modern standards. These details underscore how radically forward-thinking the Accord 812 was, blending luxury, technology, and avant-garde design in a way few cars of the era could match. Finished in a cream exterior with a tan interior, this 1937 Accord 812 Phaeton convertible shows 25,720 miles and is presented as a top-tier example suitable for elite collections, concours events, or serious enthusiasts of pre-war automotive history. Its combination of recent mechanical investment, exceptional originality, limited ownership history, and universally recognized design significance places it in a rare category of automobiles that transcend typical collector cars. This is not simply a classic convertible, but a rolling piece of industrial art that represents a defining moment in automotive design and engineering. Number 20. This 1953 Chrysler New Yorker town and country wagon, priced at $1,750 and located in Santa Barbara, California, is offered as a true project-grade classic with enormous restoration and collector potential. As one of Chrysler's most distinctive and luxurious post-war wagons, the Town and Country combined upscale New Yorker trim with the practicality of a full-size family hauler, making surviving examples increasingly rare today. This car is clearly positioned as a hands-on project, ideal for an experienced restorer or vintage Mopar enthusiast looking for an affordable entry into a highly desirable body style with strong long-term value. Power comes from a factory Chrysler V8 paired with an automatic transmission, reflecting the New Yorker's status as a premium model in the early 1950s. While no claims are made about current running condition, the presence of the original V8 and automatic drivetrain provides an excellent foundation for either a period-correct restoration or a mechanical refresh tailored for modern drivability. These early Chrysler V8 platforms are well known for their durability and smooth power delivery, and part support remains relatively strong within the classic Mopar community. The Town and Country wagon body is the highlight here, as these cars were produced in limited numbers and are far less common than standard sedans. With their long rooflines, distinctive styling, and upscale appointments for the era, they have become increasingly sought after by collectors. Even as a project, this wagon represents an opportunity to revive a piece of early 1950s American luxury history that stands out dramatically at shows once restored. The seller is clear that this is not a finished car, but rather a starting point for someone who understands the scope and value of what it could become. Paperwork is noted as lien sale documentation, which will require proper handling by the buyer, and the seller emphasizes a firm, no-nonsense price. At this level, the car is being sold strictly as is, reflecting its project status and the work required to bring it back to life. For the right buyer, however, this 1953 Chrysler New Yorker Town and Country wagon represents a rare chance to acquire an iconic and increasingly hard-to-find classic at a price point that leaves room for a full, thoughtful restoration. We appreciate you watching our roundup of 20 affordable classic cars from the marketplace. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to Cheap Classic Cars. And make sure to share this video with anyone who shares your love for timeless rides.